Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Serena Fazan. First tonight, we begin with Casey Anthony. The 25-year-old Orlando woman is set to be free anytime after midnight. Because of intense security and the fury over her acquittal, the exact time when she will walk out of jail has not been released. Our Allison Morrow is in Orlando. Allison, officials are only allowing a couple of cameras to capture her walking out of jail.
Right, Serena, 3 of them to be exact, and they are inside the jail right now. One of them is a reporter with the Associated Press, one a still photographer with the Orlando Sentinel, and a videographer with NBC News. They went in at 10 o'clock this evening, and as I said, they are inside right now. Meantime, there is a crowd of people outside of the jail, all of them with different opinions of Casey Anthony, but they all also have a message for her.
Some call it a sign from above. But as a stormy sky settles in over Casey Anthony's home for the last 3 years, the lightning,
no payday for Casey,
not the only sign for people enraged on the eve of her release.
This one will just for somebody else to be able to hold out there and say honk for Kaylee.
Honk for Kaylee, justice for Kaylee.
Boycott!
Cries of anger creating its own thunder.
We're going to stay out here. We don't care if it's raining. We don't care where the thunder is. We're out here.
Because it's an important thing to boycott Casey, that she gets no money.
They call it blood money, afraid Anthony will profit from her highly publicized trial, which these people say let her get away with murder.
To protest that this killer is getting out, that she had such a jury trial that was a bunch of jokes. A 6-year-old would have made a more conscious effort and a decision than what they actually did.
But some say she's been through enough. Her release from jail tonight should be a release to a new start.
People need to respect the judicial system and respect due process and just let her and her family live their lives.
They found her not guilty. Does that matter at all to you guys?
No, she's definitely guilty.
With that kind of public opinion, hatred, despite the verdict, many say Casey's really got few options after tonight, but we found one.
She deserves a new family, one that's not dysfunctional, and I can give her a better family.
Now, as soon as she is released, those journalists will come outside the jail. They will give us their photos and their video, and they will tell us exactly what happened. There's still no exact word on when that will happen, but we promise we will stay out here until it does. For now, we are live in Orlando. Allison Morrow, ABC Action News.
Well, Allison, before we let you go, let me ask you, describe the scene for us out there. I mean, are there barricades that are all set up? And you were talking about that crowd. Did any of the crowd even leave after the storm started?
No, they didn't, Serena. Actually, it was really unbelievable because the lightning out here was very powerful. We were scared for our own lives, so we took cover in our satellite truck. But these protesters, they were in a tent with metal bars, and they were there till the very end. The storm has just moved out, but they stayed put outside that jail, keeping watch with their signs despite the storm. So very, very strong opinions outside the Orange County Jail tonight. Serena, back to you.
Certainly were, Allison. Thank you so much for that.